Oh.
I love Wally.
Wally.
Spirited Away. I Love You, Man.
Oh, I Love You, Man is up there for me too. We talked about this before. This is how me and Ludwig bonded. By learning what friendship is like through that film and then applying it to our new friendship.
I really like
21 Jump Street. It's one of my favorite comedies.
Toy Story and Whiplash.
Oh, pretty good.
That's where I'm at.
Pretty good movies.
I also like the one, Jesse Robinson, I think it's what it's called.
Jesse Robinson?
I think that's what it's called, yeah.
Slime was a Fight Club guy. I mean, every teenager goes through their Fight Club phase for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You talked about movie experience though. When I saw Mad Max Fury Road in theaters, I was just so impressed.
Yeah.
It was like I had so much fun watching it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is what people feel like. This is what like white liberals feel like when they watch Marvel movies. Just totally blown away, you know? Just go Jazz to go vote for Joe. You know?
Joe's Iron Man. I feel that way about Kingsman.
Isn't that as a slog?
No, it's pretty fast.
Oh, I'm thinking it's something different.
Kingsman's like the British spy.
I'm thinking of something else. The King's Speech or some shit.
Yeah, that's what you're thinking of. I was like,
that's the
I'm thinking the same
Oscar
thing.
winner from '08, I think. Very boring.
Paddington 2 is the greatest movie ever made.
People actually think Paddington's amazing. I've never seen
really?
it. Yeah, like the original at least.
Oh, so this is a thing.
Paddington, the original, yeah.
I see.
My mom used to work at a company that would rent out theaters for new like movies coming out. Same with like they had pre-screening for like Fast and Furious, you know. Don't worry, I saw that before all you bitches. But
Forget about it, Cuh.
she had a pre-screening to Harry Potter, and she bought me 10 tickets.
Wow.
And so because they were just $10 each, I paid her back. Don't worry. But then I invited a bunch of friends, and we all cosplayed as someone from the movie. And then...
Were you Dom Toretto with a bald cap?
No, Harry Potter.
Oh, shit.
Harry Potter.
I kind of weaved in and out. The chat distracted me.
Harry Potter.
I live my life a quarter mile.
Imagine Dom Toretto at Hogwarts, though. Go on.
And then it was the last Harry Potter ever, and it ends, and I was bawling my eyes out because Harry Potter was everything to me as a kid. Like I was a Harry Potter kid. I was like race to finish the book and read it 12 times kid. So I'm like bawling my eyes out. I'm like, this is my childhood, and I'm now growing up, and this sucks. Because when you realize that you're growing up, it's really sad.
Yeah.
And I walked out of the theater, and there was like a news doing interviews. And they pulled me aside, and I got interviewed, and my eyes were all puffy, and they're like, what does this movie mean to you? And I was like, I don't remember what I said, but I was like, I'm all grown up now, and I'm in this, like, Luna Lovegood cosplay, just crying like a fucking loser, yeah.
That's right.
Loser. I think to love something that much is really special.
That's going to be a lot of people tonight.
Yeah.
In 30 minutes.
Dude, we were talking about how...
I'm kidding.
There was... what was the analogy? Oh, yeah, like... Mike was talking about how his stepdad used to like go into this Elvis night where it's like they play like Elvis songs or Beatles night or some shit like that because we're talking about the Beatles, like boomer music, and we were talking about how like in 30 years, like in like downtown LA, they'll have the Ludwig night and they'll just show like old Pogo Stuck videos.
It'll be like a fucking bar
like,
and
fuck, bro. This was it, man. This was the shit. Cyber Pokemon doesn't have it anymore, you know?
it'll be a bar in fucking Seattle and Dr. Battle's gonna run it. Monthly Ludwig nights. After I died from dysentery. Alright. Thank you for the food. The lasagna was delicious.
Super late to my thing.
You are late.
Wait.
I only had 20 minutes. So we're headed back down.
Ludwig Sevens in the chat.
For the final goodbye.
Cappuccino.
Slime Cutie, your goodbyes to the subathon.
Hey, thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for enjoying the truck streams. Jesse Eisenberg, is married someone who looks just like his mom because he's always wanted to fuck his mom.
Taylor Swift.
And if you guys really want to make a difference, this Tuesday night, you could tweet at Taylor Swift and just ask her, man.
Hashtag.
Ask her to be my friend.
Hashtag.
Hashtag. What's the hashtag?
I don't know. You tell me.
Hashtag.
We are getting back together.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hashtag we are getting back together because you were once together
Yeah.
when you hung out.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, it's time.
My hair looks like I'm from the 80s.
It's time. Are you guys ready? Let's do this. Ending. I have to piss real quick. It's so cold down here. Hey, chat, 20 minutes left. All right. Anyway, let's recap. Let's do a quick recap. We have 20 minutes left in this subathon that's gone on for well over 30 days now. And today is the final day. It's been a month. It's been a literal month of streaming live on twitch.tv that we have done. Whether we means you were here for a minute of it, an hour of it, or the entire month of it. So, a quick recap of the entire month. Let's get to it. First, in the past 30 days, I have streamed 703 hours. Not even including, I think, part of today. So I think it'll be closer to about 716 hours total. I've played a fuck ton of different games. Although my highest average viewers came from Among Us, and my lowest average viewers came from the Truck Simulator, which I gotta say, that's the problem with twitch.tv. Just chatting was half of the entire month, as well as sleeping being the next third, because unlisted and sleepers is both of that. We've left our stamp on Twitch, I will say. Ignoring the record, right? Throw that out the window. Who gives a shit? We've left our record because nowadays, if you go to categories, edit category, sleepers. It's a thing. There's now a category for sleeping. It's gone? Wait, what do you mean it's gone? It's right there. Am I smoking reef? It's right there. Ranboo! Thank you for the raid. Well, I'm about to end. I got that much time left. Is this a... Wait. Is this a real raid, or is this that Minecrafters raid that you guys do where you say unofficial raid, and then you come in here because he ended his stream, but he didn't actually raid or host me, and he just ended? Is it that raid? Oh, he actually raided. Oh, God, it just went through. Okay. All right. That's fair. It's a real one. Okay. You do that. Admittedly. Don't have to be coquettish about it. It is true. You walk around on rando chats, you go, unofficial Rambo raid. And a bunch of like 1,000 streamers are like, and then they're like, oh, they lied to me. I was lied to. And then it's all Sag. That happens. You do that to people. Why do you do that to people? I don't know. Don't do it, but you do. There we go. But it has been 30 days. 30 days total. In the books. Feels good. Now, here are the most pressing questions that I get. First of all, it's how was the subathon? And I think it was great. I actually really enjoyed this experience. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience for me. And I really mean those words, once in a lifetime, because I will not do another subathon. The only reason I would ever do another subathon would be for some charitable cause, like 50K raise for charity. I'll stream one day, something like that, but never again for me to get a record or to get extra subs or whatever this originally spawned as, because it did originally spawn as a 24-hour stream that I'd promised I'd do because I took a break. And then a subathon to gain back some subscribers because I dropped a few thousand subs. And so I thought I could, two birds, one stone, gain the subscribers I'd lost in one day, bing, bang, boom. Because all of our lives, whether we like it or not, as streamers, are dictated by numbers on screen. I was like, 5 head, I'll just do that. Well, a little bit off the rails from the original intent, but certainly not mad about it. It was fun. I slept like 8 hours every night. I ate 3 square meals every day. I've never been more consistent at working out than the subathon. Never had more viewers, never had more subs. We have gone up. This is crazy. In the past 30 days ago, I was at 1.6 million followers. Today, I have 2.65 million. I've gone up 1 million followers in a month. You know how long it took my ass to get 1 million followers? It took me years. No one told me I could do it in a month if I just didn't end the stream. We went from, this is the crazy stat, we went from 34 million channel views, okay? Channel views means the amount of unique people who have viewed your channel, unique accounts that have viewed your channel, right? Currently, we stand at 72 million, which means we have over doubled the amount of people who have came to the stream at one point or another, whether they're just tuning in because they heard about it from a friend, a news article, or they just saw me at the top of the queues on Twitch and I was sleeping and they're like, why the fuck is that a thing? For any reason, 37, 8 million people came into the stream at some point, which again is crazy. Those are crazy. Those are not quantifiable numbers. There's no way to quantify 37 million people. That's not a thing you can do. How do you do that? 37 million? I don't know how to do that. Like 7 football stadiums or something? I don't know. It's a lot. It's a big number. It's a big number that is hard to quantify. And I do have to give a very special thanks to all the subs who kept the stream going, who at any point could have ended the stream. In several points, it came very close to doing exactly that. Whether it hit 10 seconds, 6 seconds, 4 seconds, or 1 second. Demon Dog gifted 5 subs when I hit 1 second a week ago, And if he hadn't gifted 5 subs, I don't know if I break Ninja's record. I don't know if I'm here right now 30 days later. I think it might have been GG. So that's pretty wild. That is very wild stuff. I know a lot of people are either hype on the record or maybe chastising the record, because at the end of the day, the only reason I got this record, and I'm fully willing to admit it, is because I, 1, streamed every hour of my life for a month, and 2, had the power of gifts. But who gives a shit? This isn't about records at the end of the day. I think it's about periods of my life, periods of times in Twitch where someone gets their heyday. 3 years ago, Ninja got his heyday, his month.
Here, you need this phone and
Oh, sure.
sorry.
You're okay.
Give it to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
3 years ago is Ninja's time. He played Fortnite with Drake and got a victory battle royale, and then got 269,000 people to click the subscribe free button because Amazon had free trials for Primes and a partnership with Fortnite. It was his time. It was his time for a while, admittedly. Recently, it's been XQC's time, and this month, it's my time. And look, it is true that it has been probably the greatest month I've ever had streaming and might ever have streaming ever. But that doesn't matter. There's a million different creators we can name from our childhood who we watched on YouTube, or maybe even streamers from a few years ago, who are shadows of what their peak was. You can call them washed. You can roast Ninja for having 7K subs, and you can come back and saying, well, he's also loaded. But it doesn't matter where they're at now. It was this box, this time, this era, this month, this subathon, this stream that mattered. And yeah, I'm still going to go live. And yeah, I'm still going to try to do really cool shit that some other people will latch onto. But for you, this might be it. This might be where we part ways. This might be the final goodbye. And that's totally possible. And to you, I say, Ludwig 7. Thanks for hanging. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you thought it was weird, wacky, wild, worth your time at the end of the day. Because that's the only thing that does matter. That it was worth your time. Several points through my streaming career, I have been unable to hit the start streaming button. I would come back from work, full-time job, streaming part-time, and I wouldn't get out of my car. Because I was like, I just feel like I'm not worth people's time. Too many people are showing up. I was actually growing too fast. I couldn't handle it. But then I was like, well, fuck. I think the best thing I can do day in, day out is do the best job to make me feel like I am spending your guys' time the most valuably. That's it. Because right now there's 150,000 people. This pause for 3 seconds I just did was 450,000 seconds worth of time. There's only 525,600 minutes in a year. Not that many. So eating up valuable minutes, I feel bad about. So hopefully, you found it worthwhile. Some of you enough to sub for, some of you enough to gift for. So thank you, everyone who has gifted, who has subbed, who has spent time in the stream, who's told friends about it. I appreciate it. It'll never happen again. And that's a good thing. You were here for the last thing subathon I'll ever do. I'll still be live. I'll still be doing things. Monkey balls. Pokemon contests, Wikipedia races, Amazon streams, Ludlocks, God Gamer gauntlets. That'll all still be there. But this will fade. Which is why it was special. And also why I was able to do it in the first place. Because I knew it was contained. Thank you, boys, for all the subs right now. You really don't have to. We've smashed the record by 10,000. If you do have a Prime, you know the vibes. I don't got to tell you twice that it's 2 clicks, 4.75 seconds is how long it took me to click subscribe and then see if I had a free Prime subscription. Straight up, bang, scroll, bang. If you do have one, use it. Straight up, use it. Doesn't have to be on me. I already got the record. You can use it on any streamer you want. But I'll tell you what, when I was a small streamer, 2 years ago to this month, playing Pogo Stuck, and I had random people giving me their money, donating, gifting, that made me earn enough money, thousands of dollars, to do this full time. Made my day. Made my day every goddamn time. So you could do that to a smaller streamer, whoever it is. Does not have to be to me. If you do give it to me, I will say I'll use $5 and give it to charity. Quick recap. Every dollar we've gained, I think the number was $255,000 this morning. Anyone know? I think it was. Before the thing started. Impossible to read chat, but I think it was. So I believe I started this with $30,000, which means we are giving $225,000 plus 150, 225, 375. I think we're going to be giving just around $350,000 to charity from the subathon. Just around $350,000. Give or take. I haven't done any of the math, but that's crazy. That's crazy. I tried to turn this into a selfless endeavor as much as I could, feeling the overwhelming guilt of the amount of money and people that were coming in. Because at the end of the day, I really don't care about the money. Although people will call cap, to which I say, fair enough. I was in it more so for the record because I was at one point a starry-eyed kid looking at Drake Ninja being like, God damn, I want to do this streaming shit. And I fucking did it. And I'll tell you right now, if you want to become a streamer, quit. I don't want any fucking competition. Get the fuck out. Are you kidding me? God, no. I'm tired of this shit. Please. When I started, the top subscribed person outside of Ninja had like 20, 30K subs. I can't handle more Tommy and it's popping up. It's not good for my heart. Can't handle an XQC throwing in 30 hours every day, somehow squeezing in 6 more Hermione style. It's not good for my heart. The goal to get at the top is not that easy when you fucks are popping out of the woodwork. Anyway, we do end the subathon. The top streamer in terms of subs of all time. Crazy goal. We're the top streamers at least of the month of April. Crazy. Only took me streaming about double XQC's hours. Easy clap. All in a day's work, X. All in a day's work, bitch. Too free. Too free. And now for the final questions. What am I doing now? I started the subathon because I took a break and I felt like I needed to do something big when I came back from a break so that people would be excited to see me and wouldn't forget about me, really. So I decided to do a subathon, hoping I'd go 24, 48 hours. I'm admittedly a little tired. So even though I started with a break, I'm taking another break. And then I'll be back Thursday. The break is Wednesday. I'm back Thursday because Thursday at noon, we're going to be playing chess with Magnus Carlsen, my BFF. And then I'm taking the weekend off. But then I'm back Monday. Because at the end of the day, this is true. I moved to LA because I only got one job interview after getting 2 degrees from college, graduating cum laude. And I got fired from my job that I got, worked at Best Buy. Moved over to Snapchat, got fired from Snapchat, got fired from my marketing job. And the only job I could never get fired from was streaming. And it's probably the only job I've ever loved. I really love showing up every time. And when I went on break, and I know it was only for like 10, 11 days, but straight up, I was really sad. Because I know one time I'll hit the stop streaming button for the last time ever. And it's not that far away even when we think about our whole life. So even though it's been a taxing month, weird, grueling at times, it was nice to not have to hit the stop streaming button for just a brief period of my life. Man, I could wake up like a sleepover and immediately get to hanging out with what I really like doing most with my life. And so, as the clock winds, 2 minutes left, I got nothing left to say, but thank you. Don't get it fucked up. I'm not your friend. No parasocial relationships. I can't know any of you 200,000 people in my stream right now. But somehow, you guys as a collective made me really happy. Thank you. What the fuck is going on?